There, welcome to Navigating Graduate School YouTube channel. My name is Ebenezer, and if today is your first time visiting my channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share today's video. So today I'm continuing with the Funding Spotlight series. In the Funding Spotlight series, I bring you universities and programs that offer funding for admitted international students. So today we are looking at one of the universities in the state of Texas in the US. We are looking at the University of Texas at El Paso, the University of Texas at El Paso. And recently I was there. I visited the university myself. So it's a very good university, and I think you have to consider it if you want to study in the US. It's one of the universities for you to consider. And in today's video, I'm going to cover available programs for this university for masters and PhD applicants, and then also if you are applying to study undergraduate programs, they have undergraduate programs as well. So without wasting my time, let's dive in. So you just go to Google and then you type UTEP, just type University of Paso, that's or UTEP, and then this is how it shows. You just click on it. All right, you click on it, but before you dive in, let's watch a short video. Let's watch a short video. Okay, before we dive in, let's watch a very short video to give you an overview of the university. Okay, here we go.
I would explain TCM to somebody who is completely unfamiliar with who we are and where we come from as a tradition for the root of this university, where we came from and how it started, and to not forget that we are a mining school first, and that's why we are the miners.
In 1914, when UTEP was started, it was started as the Texas State College of Mines and Metallurgy, and the first St. Patrick's Day here at UTEP was on March 17th of 1920. It was created as an outgrowth of the old St. Pat, who turned out to be the patron saint of engineers.
What people don't understand about TCM, that it's full of school spirit, but the other part is the shenanigans and the pranks and the sense of humor that engineering students have had over the years that have evolved to what we know TCM to be today.
So I think, the whole intention is to bring in, incoming freshmen and really anyone who has not gone through this orientation. I would say that it gives you an identity, with something that said a rite of passage.
TCM Day now, all the events are equated back to how it was in the mining day. They're either pushing an ore car or loading an ore car or digging in the dirt or something like this. And I think that helps the students nowadays to understand what was going on with the earlier engineers.
Some of the traditions is one, to remember APO, which is Alpha Phi Omega, and how they serve the community. This is an organization that wants students to become leaders through friendship and service. And we go through some of the traditions that they would do. One of them is the whitewashing of the M.
As far as I know, we want to make sure that M on the mountain is as visible as possible, because that is the core of UTEP, where it was the Texas College of Mines and Metallurgy. I think really gives the students a sense of where UTEP comes from and where their roots lie as a mining school. It's where we started and why we're here. So they're kind of becoming a miner, in not just the sense of being here at UTEP, but actually being a miner in mining equipment is really cool tradition, and they can take that into the workforce with them and be proud of where they come from.
Traditions are important and at a university, so I think it's really a matter of pride and telling the world, telling Texas, telling the city, telling the nation that we're really a special university. So these traditions are really important.
All right, thank you for staying tuned. So that's it, a short history about the university and how it started. It was first a mining school, and now it has been converted to a public research university. public research university, and one interesting thing about this university is that it is located in El Paso, which is a very big city. Over population, the population of the city is over 100,000. Okay, so let's continue without wasting my time. Let's continue and look at some of the. So if you come to the website, this is how the website looks like. So let's look at some of the graduate programs. Okay, so you click on graduate studies, and then you see they have a lot of graduate programs here. I encourage you to take your time and go through each of them and see which program the program that you are interested in, and then you select the one that you are interested in. You email program coordinators, as I always tell you, email program coordinators, and then also if it's a good fit for you, then you can start looking at emailing professors within that program. All right, so they have accounting, artificial intelligence, they have bilingual education, they have bioinformatics, biological sciences, biomedical engineering, biomedical engineering, biosciences. They have PhD, both masters and PhD, business administration, chemistry, okay, chemistry PhD, civil and environmental engineering. They have both masters and PhD, communication, master of art in communication, master of science, computer science, com computational science PhD. The programs are a lot: criminology, curriculum and instructional leadership, creative writing, data science, a lot of programs for you, early childhood education. So if you are interested in early childhood education, environmental engineering, executive master of business administration, environmental science and engineering. So they have a lot of programs. You just take your time, go through it. As I always tell you, make sure the program fits your interest, and also make sure before you apply to any program there are available funding. So for you to know much about the program, all you have to do is that you take one of the programs. So let's take one of the programs. For example, if you are applying to PhD in data science, what you have to do is that you click coordinates, and then it will take you to the program website. There's a description of the program. All right, you read. You see, for PhD in data science, this is what they've written here. They say that all data science PhD candidates offered a teaching assistant or research assistant position if needed. Very important. I told you that, I mean, admission without funding, I don't consider it as admission, for especially for international students coming from the global south. Okay, funding is a key. Funding is a key. So this particular program, PhD in data science at the University of El Paso, Texas, they have funding for admitted students in data science program, and then the funding could come in the form of a teaching assistantship or a research assistantship. And I think that kind of funding is very good, because as you're a student, you are also working part-time, so you could also at the same time they waive your tuition for you, and then they'll give you a living expenses, and at the same time you're also getting what we call working experience. And I think all this together make you prepared for the job market, which is very, very important. Okay, so they also have information here. If you need more information about a program, you can fill out this information, and then I think they will respond to you. So if you come to the drop down here, any of the programs, okay, you could check the specific programs website as well. So you come to this side, financial aid program page, apply now. Okay, so let's go at the programs page. So those were just the highlight programs page. What are some of the admission? What are some of the things you need to apply to? Let's look at some of the highlights here. PhD in data science. What is the application deadline? Application deadline is on February 1 for international and domestic applicants. He said there may be special cases after the deadline that will merit review for admission and funding. So if you have been watching my videos, I've been talking about what we call priority deadlines. They are deadlines that when you apply before those deadlines, your admission will be considered for funding. But if you apply after the priority deadline, even if you are admitted, you might not be considered for funding. So take note, priority deadlines are important. Please, if you have been watching my video, I'm sure by this time you might know what priority deadlines are. Very important, very important. So take note, the priority deadline if you're applying for data science program is February 1, and then the admission to this particular program, admission requirement, they have official transcripts for all the universities you have attended, statement of purpose, GRE scores, no exemptions apply. You have to submit a GRE score for this, 3 letters of recommendation, application fee, no waivers, very application fee. You can email the program coordinator to ask more, and then they have the breakdown here for each of the requirements. They have a breakdown here, very important, so take note of them. Yeah, so this is it for the specific program, the admission, article application requirement deadlines, and then also this particular program they offer funding. So this is for PhD in data science, but if you're also interested in other programs, okay, it's the same process. Go through the same process as I've done, and then if you are done and you want to apply, you just go to you go back to how to apply, and then you just start your process. But before you apply, make sure you meet the admission requirement. You have all the credential, letters of recommendation, and everything before you start the process. Okay, it's a very good university. I was personally there. I visited the university myself. I went there recently with my advisor for data collection, and I think University of Texas El Paso is a very good university. And one interesting thing also about the university is that the city is very close to Mexico. Okay, it's just a thin border between the US and then the Mexico. So and the temperature there too is very nice. Especially if you are from Ghana, Nigeria, and you are watching me. I mean, the temperature there is good for you because the place is quite warm. Quite warm. It's not. They don't have a very cold weather, but it's quite warm, and I think it will be a very good place to be as an international student from the global south. Yeah. So and one I made mention that I'll tell you something interesting about this university. The acceptance rate is 100%. Yes, the acceptance rate is 100%. They don't reject any student who apply to their programs. Okay, so what I encourage you to do is that any program that you are applying to in today's university, make sure that they offer some sort of funding for admitted student before you turn in your application. Okay, and I think I'll end the video here. Please, if you see this video helpful, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Most of my viewers do not subscribe, and I entreat you that you subscribe to my channel. And I hope today's video helped you. I'll keep watching my videos, and then also share my videos with other people who are also interested in the study abroad process, and watch out for more videos. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.